Welcome to the top 10 most pulled comic books for July 23rd, 2025. I'm Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. If you love daily comic book content, you like me helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy, and you've been watching for a while and you haven't hit that subscribe button, guys, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and do so now. So where do I get this data from? Well, I get it from LeagueofComicGeeks.com. This is one singular website that keeps track of what people are putting on their pull list. Now, obviously, this is not a physical pull list. It's just a way to keep track of what comic books are coming out and what you are pulling each and every week and each and every month. And it calculates that data. So it gives me an idea of what people are most excited about. So once again, not definitive sales numbers. So with that being said, let's get started. So just like every week, we always do 5 books that are on the outside looking in. And the first one that we're talking about this week is a pretty decent book. This is Storm issue 10. I think I've read the last 4 issues of this and it's been beautifully drawn, right? And the story's been good too. Legacy numbering 21. 32 pages for the price of $4. This book does have 4,761 pulls, which is pretty solid for an outside book looking in. I don't think anything can top last week's numbers when it comes to at least that number 1 spot. Holy cow. Written by Marana Ayadel, Lucas Warnick does the artwork. When it comes to this book, it's circling back to like the first issue, and I don't remember the first or second issues because I didn't read it at that point, and I think I might be just done with X books for now until we get to the Age of Revelation. Glad to see this book is at least getting a mention here. The second book that's on the outside looking in goes to Geiger issue 16. Freaking awesome book. Did you read Redcoat this past week? Yeah, right? 32 pages for the price of $4. This book has 4,761 pulls. It's written by Jeff Johns. The art is done by Amian Winkle. So it's not the regular artist that's on this book right now. But nevertheless, the story is top notch. And Geiger is meeting up with Andrei Molotov, and he is basically the creator of Geiger. What's going to happen when these two guys meet face to face? I don't know, but last issue, balls to the walls action. So looking forward to this one and every single issue of Geiger. Our third book that's on the outside looking in goes to the new history of the DC Universe. This is issue 2. It's a 48-page comic for the price of $6. This one does have 4,923 pulls. It's written by Mark Waid, and the art is done by Brad Walker. And this is the time where we wind up getting Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Batman. So we get all these new age heroes, and we learn a little bit about the history of these characters. So I want to know in the comments below, did you guys purchase the first issue of this, and are you ready for the second one? I want to hear all those thoughts in the comment section below. The fourth book that's on the outside looking in goes to Moonnight, Fist of Khonshu, issue 10. It's been a fun series for me. I continue to enjoy it. This is a milestone issue, legacy numbering 250. It's a 40-page comic for the price of $5. This one has 5,409 pulls, written by Jed MacKay, art done by Dave Paramack. The artwork is absolutely outstanding in this book. The storytelling is not bad issue. I feel like Jed MacKay should just write this, and that's about it at this point. I say that probably every time this video comes out, but nevertheless, this seems like it's going to be a fun issue, and it's going to set the tone, I guess, for Jed MacKay's most gut-wrenching story yet when it comes to Moon Knight. So our fifth and final book that's on the outside looking in, just outside that top 10, guys, is Void Rivals issue 21. Just an outstanding book. I love this book as well. Part of the Energon universe. This one is 32 pages for the price of $4. This book does have 6,191 pulls, which is actually pretty good. Robert Kirkman's the writer. The art is done by Connor Hughes. We do have a new artist on this book. And it just looks like Argoria and Zertonia, which is the two races, they're kind of doing battle at each other. And in order to get past this conflict, they actually need to unite. But if they unite, there could be consequences also. So what do? Do they unite or do they fight? I guess we shall find out very soon. Here we go. Top 10. Coming in at number 10 goes to Wolverine. This is issue 11, legacy numbering 403, 32 pages for the price of $5. This book does have 6,446 pulls. It's written by Saladin Ahmed, and the art is done by Martin Cocolio. Now, when it comes to Wolverine, it looks like Sabretooth and Wolverine are going to be doing battle against each other once again at the Howlett Estate. Could be fun. It's not something that we haven't seen before, but like I said earlier in this video, I am done with all X-Men books until we get to the Age of Revelation. I think that's when I'll start once again. I don't want to continue books that are just going to end, in a very short time, or these stories don't really mean anything. So yeah, that's just my thoughts right now. And I do have to make cuts since I do read so much and I'm not enjoying all X-Men books. Coming in at number 9 goes to a book I've always said I wanted to jump back on, but every time I get to the comic shop, they never have any more copies, and I feel like it's too late at this point. We got Green Arrow. This is issue 26, legacy numbering 359. This book has 6,525 pulls. Not too much that separates the outside looking into number 9 at this point. It's written by Chris Condon. The art is done by Montos. And I guess it looks like Arsenal's been in this series. Let me know in the comments below. And it looks like he's been under some danger. Something has happened to him. And there's a new Archer. So I don't know, man. I'm totally in the dark when it comes to Green Arrow. But if you're reading it, let me know in the comments below. What do you think about this series as of right now? Coming in at number 8 goes to Green Lantern. This is issue 25. I can't believe we're on 25 issues of this series already. Legacy numbering 592. It's 40 pages for the price of $5. This book does have 6,629 pulls, written by Jeremy Adams, and the art is done by Zermanico. This book has been all about the Lanterns trying to get the central power batteries back online again so the emotional spectrum can be in check, because you got random characters going from like green to yellow to red to pink, and it just things are all out of control. But I absolutely love this series. The last issue had a lot to do with Carol Ferris and Hal Jordan, and I love the dynamic between those characters, and I'm really much looking forward to this. Can't wait for what's next when it comes to Green Lantern. Coming in at number 7, and this book can't crack the top 5 once again. Unfortunately, goes to The Amazing Spider-Man. This is issue 8. Legacy numbering 972. It's a $5 comic for 32 pages. That's what you get with it. It does, though, have 8,842 pulls. I just think there's some more solid books out there that have higher pull numbers. It's written by Joe Kelly, and we do have Todd Nuck and John Romita Jr. doing the artwork in this one, so we'll see what happens. Listen, we have Spider-Man doing a battle against Hellgate. Hellgate made his first appearance, like full appearance in the comic, and we got to kind of see what his power set is and how he overwhelmed Spider-Man. Wasn't a horrible issue. It's definitely a little bit jarring when you have John Romita Jr. on there from Pepe Larraz, but we'll see how this story continues to develop. I didn't think the last issue was half bad. Just outside the top 5, we are now at number 6. Coming in at number 6, we have Justice League Unlimited issue 9. I gotta try to make it suspenseful, as it is a countdown show, right? We have 32 pages for this bad boy. It's $4 price tag. It does have 9,648 pulls, not quite that 10,000 mark. It's written by Mark Waid. The art is done by Dan Mora. You got a good combo right there. But I unfortunately do not read Justice League Unlimited anymore, and this is coming off of the events of We Are Yesterday. And this is, I guess, an epilogue from that, and it's titled From the Ashes of the Quantum Quorum. So I have no idea, honestly, what this book is about, but I want to know in the comments below, truly, what you guys think of Justice League Unlimited? Is it the book that you hoped for when it first came out? Here we go. We've entered the top 5. So welcome to the top 5. And coming in at number 5 goes to Uncanny XMen. This is issue 18. Legacy numbering 718. 32 pages for the price of $5. This book does have 10,249 pulls, written by Gail Simone. The art in this issue is going to be done by Luciana Vecchio. And when it comes to this issue, when the last time we went to the movies, and now we're going to the fair, because first time in New Orleans history, they've declared Mutant Appreciation Day. And there's going to be all kinds of food and drink and filet mignon and corn dogs and lemonade. But are all the mutants okay with this bridging the gap event that is going on? So last issue we dealt with people hating on mutant movies and a mutant being a killer, and now we have a fair. So a lot of you guys know my thoughts and feelings when it comes to the Uncanny X-Men. I don't want to go too dark into it, but it's a very frustrating book. And as I already told you, I am dropping X-Men books until Age of Revelation. And are you guys on my side with this one? Or if you are reading this book and you find enjoyment out of it, nothing against you. Totally understand that. But this is just how I feel. And I think based off of that last issue, I'm just out. Coming in at number 4, we have Superman issue 28, a fantastic series right now. Legacy numbering 871. 32 pages, $5. Are you guys excited for this new DCKO? I think this is starting to set the stages for that to come, as that is a Superman-centric event. This book does have 11,411 pulls. It's written by Joshua Williamson. Art is done by Dan Mora. And it looks like we have Darkseid's Legion, who has stalked Superman this entire time throughout the universe, is now finally going to attack Superman. So this looks like it could be an action-packed issue. So coming in at number 3 is everyone's favorite Martian, Absolute Martian Manhunter. This is issue 5. It's 32 pages for the price of $5. This book does have, wow, man, Absolute Martian Manhunter pulling out 15,513 pulls, written by Denise Camp, art done by Javier Rodriguez. When is this book taking its break? Is it after issue 5 or issue 6? Let me know in the comments below. This book is freaking awesome. The last issue was my favorite one yet, as we wound up getting to see John confront his wife and kick him out. So it had some real heart in the comic book. So I'm real curious to see how now this continues to develop while we have this whole citywide blackout going on. Really odd, fantastic, different style of book. Coming in at number 2. Number 2 goes to another DC book and another Absolute book, and this goes to Absolute Wonder Woman. This is issue 10. The Absolute line is killing it. 32 pages, $5. This one has 19,454 pulls. Kelly Thompson just knocking it out of the park with Wonder Woman. Hayden Sherman does the artwork on this series. And right now, Diana's in this maze. And the more deeper she goes into this maze, the more her mind gets messed up. So she doesn't know what's right, what's wrong, what's up, what's down. And she's just basically questioning everything. So how does she get out? I don't know, man, but I cannot wait. So remember, after number 1, we are not done, as we do have Spider Slayer's sleeper pick. There's 15 books we talked about earlier today, but there's one book at least down there that's going to be a hit. Do I predict it? I don't know. We'll find out in time. So, guys, here we go. The number one most pulled book for July 23rd is, yes, another Batman book. Does it beat last week's Batman book that had 26,000 pulls? Let's find out. Batman issue 161 is number one this week. Finally, Hush 2, legacy numbering 926, 40 pages, $5. Why was this book delayed so much? I don't even know. And this book has, oh man, it fell just short. 23,665 pulls, written by Jeb Loeb, and of course the art is done by Jim Lee. We're gonna see how this whole thing turns out, and but yeah, man, Batman hitting it on all cylinders these days. And here we go. Yes, it's time for Spider Slayer Sleeper Pick, my favorite time of the video. And this is The Voice Said Kill, issue 1, published by Image Comics. This book is 40 pages for the price of $5. This book has 757 pulls. It ranks number 51. It's written by Simon Spurrier, and the art is done by Vanessa R. Del Rey. So when it comes to this comic book right here, it seems very weird. It's like this swamp thriller type of book, and it says the wet heat of Louisiana Bayou. There's alligator poachers, and there's a park ranger who's heavily pregnant, and there's some crazy person that's out there on shrooms that's looking for retribution, and he loads his rifle for the human hunt and to scream down the stars. So whatever all that means, I don't know, but it looks like there's just a lot of people that are hunting in a forest somewhere with alligators. Could it be cool? It could be. I'm going to check it out. We'll see what it's all about. And there you have it, webheads. There are the most pulled comics for July 23rd, 2025. Batman on top again. You can't stop him, right? God dang, but those pull numbers keep going up for all comics, which is a great thing. I want to know in the comments below, are you guys excited for some other comics? Let me know in the comment section below, like I said. And of course, guys, there's always more content right here for you to click on. Support the local comic shops. Keep buying, keep collecting. Always remember, read your comics so we can have a great comic conversation just like we did today. I'm going to get out of this garage before I suffer some heat stroke, man. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on New Comic Book Day.